Welcome to our daily reflection for this Thursday, July 17th. And today we have this great interaction between Moses and the Lord. And of course, Moses has encountered God at the burning bush. And now God says, I want you to go to my people, Israel, in Egypt. And Moses has a very pertinent question for the Lord. He's like, okay, if I go to the people and say, God appeared to me and has a message for you, they're going to ask me, what God? And one of the things that we don't think about, but Moses certainly did, is that back in the day of Israel and Moses, there was many gods. The Egyptians worshipped hundreds of gods. And so if Moses, popped up and said, hey, God appeared to me, the question would be, which God? What's his name? And so Moses has a very practical question for the Lord. If they ask me your name, what am I to say? And then the Lord reveals his name to Moses. And he discloses a depth to his name even more than he has in the past to Abraham, Isaac, or Jacob, or Joseph. And so this is a very special revelation of God's more intimate name. And he says, Ea Asher Ea, I am who am. Or you could translate it, I will be whom I will be. God is existence itself. And that is rather profound. And there's no name of any deity in antiquity that has such a profound name that means basically existence himself. He is existence, which is really extraordinary to think about, and many great philosophers, even people like St. Thomas Aquinas, have spent a lot of time thinking about the meaning, the profound meaning of God's name here. The disclosure here is a revelation of a God who is wisdom beyond our understanding, and yet the name teases that out. It points to that. But there's also a practical meaning to this name that gets played out in the narrative that I want to point out that's no less profound. And this idea, Ea Asher Ea, I am who I am. This is going to play out in the narrative because Moses and God are going to go back and forth because Moses is like, don't send me. Why are you sending me? I'm not capable of this. Send somebody else. And God will respond, look, don't be afraid. I will be with you. And when he says, I will be with you, he's playing on this very name. I will be, right? With you. I will be. So the idea here is Ea, and he will say, Ea imak, I will be with you. And so this idea of God being existence itself, and then his promise to Moses that he will be with Moses, discloses the nature of this God of the Israelites, the God of the Hebrews, that he is not just a God, he is the God who is existence itself, and he's not just this idea of existence that's transcendent, but rather immanent. He is with us. He is with Moses. This is good news indeed. And of course, having the personal name of God builds a intimacy and a deep relationship. I have known you by name, Moses will be able to say at the end of the Exodus. And he'll ask for deep help and favor and mercy from this God who has revealed himself, disclosed himself to Moses, and through Moses to God's people and to us. And so this is a very powerful idea here, because with the disclosure of God's deeper name, he's disclosing his deeper identity, and that disclosure of identity is for the sake of relationship. And we'll see that at the end of the Exodus, when you get to chapters like Exodus 33 and 34, where the idea of a deeper knowing, a deeper disclosure of identity, and a deeper relationship. And the point is this: God is disclosing himself so he can be in relationship with us. We wouldn't know who he is, we wouldn't know his name if he didn't disclose it. But because he discloses it, it's because he wants us to know in a relational way. So let's reflect on this idea that God is existence itself, but he wants to be with you. And that is because he wants a relationship. So let's ponder that profound reality in our prayer today. May the Lord bless and keep you.
This daily reflection is brought to you thanks to the generous support of the Mission Circle. Join the Mission Circle to help Catholics worldwide understand, live, and share their faith. Sign up at missioncircle.org today.